Alright, as you just saw, the images are looking quite good, and the video in overall, it looks really well, right? So pretty sharp, pretty detailed, color rendition, all those things, it actually looks really good. So this little guy, the Tamron 35mm f2.8, is actually quite a decent lens. For its price, coming in around 350 bucks, 350 euros. This is definitely something worth checking out if you're on a tight budget or if you just don't want to spend a lot of money for a new lens. But let's talk a little bit about the build quality first. So we know that image quality is really good, right? So what about the build quality itself? As you see, it looks really weird. It's not the most prettiest of lenses that there is. With the lens hood, with the rectangle, square opening. I'm not sure why they done this, to be quite honest as well. But it has the same filter thread as the Tamron zoom lenses. So they all have the same filter thread, which is quite good because you can just buy all those lenses and just use the same filter if you have it. On the outside, it doesn't have any buttons. The focus ring actually is very loose. It's not very nice to actually rotate it. And if you manual focus things, it just, focus by wire is still not the same as mechanical. So keep that in mind if you're doing manual focus. But what amazes me is that this has a weather sealing gasket. So that's actually quite good, right? For this price point, having a lens that is weather sealed, I think that's a very nice bonus. And then in overall, that's about it. Plastic, lightweight, but it doesn't feel real cheap. It doesn't feel like a very cheap lens such as the direct competitor, the Samyang 35mm f2.8, which is definitely a bit cheaper, but also in terms of image quality and performance wise, it is also not as good as this one. It fits on really tightly, and as you see, it looks really good and very compact. So for a whole day walking around with this, just traveling stuff or just, capturing the moments, this is a very nice lens to have in your bag. It doesn't weigh a thing, or just use it as this for the whole day. So image quality wise, build quality wise, all good. So let's talk about the performance, and it actually performs quite well, but just as the 24mm f2.8 from Tamron, it makes a lot of noise. And let me quickly demonstrate. So if you do a lot of video and you want to capture things, you can hear that definitely, but if you use an external microphone, that will be fine, problem solved. But it focuses quite quickly, as you see in this little footage in video, it does what it needs to do, but it's not as quickly or fast as a native Sony lens. It's not as rapid. So keep that in mind if you have this lens, or if you are willing to buy this lens, that the focus or the way how it focuses is not as good as any other lens, but it does focus on it. It does hunch a little bit. It's not like direct, truly reliable focus, but once it does, it's there, then you're happy. So for focus wise or performance wise, it's an okay lens. It's not the best lens. It's not worse. It's not like it doesn't focus at all. It's okay. It's okay. For this price, it actually performs really good. So keep that in mind. For this price range, you can expect something that's a little bit different than from a higher price lens. I think this is a really good lens if you are on a tight budget and you're really interested, or you really want a 35mm prime lens that is very sharp and detailed, and this is definitely worth checking. Also, you can get pretty close to your subject, so you can almost use it as a macro lens. Here, let me take a picture of my thumbs, because I want you to give me a thumbs up. This is how close you can get, right? And as you see, it looks really good. It's just in RAW. Vignetting is there. Easily in post, you can just remove that. A little bit of chromatic aberrations. It's not really present. There is some, but you know, for this price range, for a budget option like this, I'm willing to let it go. You know, I'm willing to see through the fingers, see through the lines. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. You know what I mean? It's a cheap lens, so don't expect the best out of it, but what it can do, it's really amazing. So Tamron is doing a great job again with providing the budget audience, or the budget buyers, you know, for people that don't want to spend too much money for a nice lens. This is really a great option. Direct competitor for this lens in this price range, the only one that I can think of is the Samyang 35mm f2.8. I've done a review of that as well. I don't think that is a very great lens, the 35mm f2.8 from Samyang or Rokinon. So I have to pick one of those two lenses, Samyang 35mm f2.8 or the Tamron 35mm f2.8. Then I'm going to pick the Tamron because it's just real sharp. Price wise is almost the same. Alright, that's all. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe if not already. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Good luck.